Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps this evening. I hope you do too. I did something on the last video. I want to do it again. Except we're going to do a little different format here. We had dueling strategies on the last one. I'm going to run two at the same time. Hopefully get my dealing skills up a little bit. And in the same rate, help me keep track of what's going on the board for different shooters. This time what we're going to do, we're going to have our buddy on the left with this both $1,000 bankrolls, by the way. Our buddy on the left is going to do a 4, 10, don't pass. Our buddy on the right over here is going to do 6, 8, excuse me, the 6-8 fielder. And in general, if he doesn't have to be on the line, on any line, he's not going to be on any line. So the way we're going to work this is it's 10 shooters. So the shooter count will be over here in this cum bar. So it's 10 shooters total, so they go back and forth 5 times. Get some different dice here for our shooters on this particular go around. Okay. Both $1,000 bankrolls. This is the one for the 4, 10 don't. This one is the one for the 6-8 fielder. And he'll decide which line bet he wants it when he has to shoot. The first shooter right now is our 410 buddy, and he's always on the don't. So he's going to start with a $50 don't. And our buddy on the right with the 6-8 fielder is going to do it with profit. So he's actually going to be working on the come out roll on the 6 and the 8. For $60 a piece. He is not on the line, so the one on the left is on the line. Our 410 buddy is on the line. So, and he's the shooter. So here we go. Dice are out. Just to differentiate this, 6 and 8 buddy is on the right. So here we go. First shooter coming out, and it's a craps 12 on the come out. That doesn't affect any bet on the board because the don't just pushes to the next roll. Dice are out. Our 6-8 buddy's working on every roll, and he's going to get hit. Everybody on the board's going to get hit on that one. So the casino gets everything. That would be a 7 after our come out craps. We got a come out 7. So back on the line. Still the same shooter. So we got our buddy over here is going to do 6s and 8s. 6 and 8 for 70. He's going to work everything. And the dice are out. 3, 2, 5. We got a point. 3, 2, Viva 5. First point is 5, and our 410 buddy is now going to just do $50 on the 4 and 10. He's going to buy both of them. These go over here like so. Dice are out. That's a Nina Niner, wine and diner. That doesn't do any good for anybody right now. Dice are out. And our point's been hit. That's a 3, 2, 5. So far, we haven't rolled a single number we have anything on. And that was a loss on the don't for him. So he'll have to restock. He's going to take his bets down because he never works the come out. So that's how that goes. Dice are out. Our 6-8 buddy's working, though. There's a 6 easy. 4, 2 easy 6. Okay, point is 6. Our buddy over here is going to go back on the 4 and 10. He's got a win, so we're going to take his back here. He's going to get a $70 win for that 6. The place bet on the 6 for $70. We're going to do 30 on the 6 and 8. 10 in the field. And the dice are out. There's a 3-1-4, easy 4. Our 410 buddy is going to win, but he's going to owe $1, so that's going to be a $49 win. We'll take the VIG out now. It's a $1 VIG. He's going to get 49 back when all is said and done. That's profit. It goes back in his rack. Dice are out. Easy 6, a point hit. And what was that before? That was a 4. The field wins on the 4. I forgot to pay that field. So that field bet wins. That's over here. It loses on that bet, though. But the 6 wins, so we're going to get 35 back for him. That's on the right. The don't loses. So he's going to have to restock the don't. Our buddy with the 4 and 10s is off on the come out. But the 6 and the 8s are on. So they're always working. We restock that field bet. I don't need these for this one, so I had originally intended to run another strategy that would have required some singles, but $20 will suffice for that. Bear with me here while we do the housekeeping. We're good there, we're good there. Our buddy over here may as well put 10 in the field because he's on casino winnings right now. Here we go. Dice are out. New shooter, same shooter, 5-1-6. We're back on the 6 for the point. He was working, so he's going to get 35 for that one, minus the 10 for the field. So it's a $25 win. That will go to his rack. Dice are out. A 5-2, you're all through. These will lose. However, our buddy over here loses the 4 and 10, but will win on the don't pass. So that'll go over there, and he's out. We take away a shooter. Now our buddy over here with the 6-8 fielder has to go on the line because he's a shooter. He's got to go on a line. He doesn't have to go on either the pass or the don't pass. It doesn't matter. He is going to bet minimum, so he's going to do a $10 pass line bet just for the heck of it. And in the meantime, his 6-8 deal up top for the opening shot needs to be accounted for. And dice are out. That's a hard 4, a ballerina. We're good on that. What do we have here? We got a 4 on the 4 and 10. What he's going to do is he's going to take that 50 and he's going to put odds on that don't pass. So the 50 up here is going to go odds on the don't pass instead of funding those. And that's his bets, so he's all set. And we're still looking for the 6 and the 8 for the other shooter. That's one shy. It's one dot too many. That's a 9. 6-3-9 is not good enough for our second shooter. And there's a 5-2-7. Didn't even get a chance. He's going to lose all of that. However, our buddy with the with our bets down there, he's going to have a nice little payday. He's going to get 25 up front, a 50 up front, 25 for the back. That's good. That's wonderful. Essentially a 4 rolls and you're out there for our second shooter number 2. Shooter number 3, we're back on him. And our buddy with the 6-8 fielder's having a little trouble getting going. The gas is not hitting the intake, so got to go back up here. And he doesn't have to go on the line this time, so he's not going to. And dice are out. 4-2, an easy 6. It's a work on the come out for him, so that's good for 70. He'll take these back. We're going to get 70 for that one. 10 in the field. The 6 and the 8 are going to get some lovin' for him. Our don't buddy is now tied to the 6, and he is going to bet the 4 and the 10. So here we go. Everybody's all set, and here's our field. Dice are out. Hard 10. It's a puppy paws. That's good for both, actually. That's a $10 field winner for our buddy on the right. And our buddy on the left is going to drop $1 to get 50. Need a little bit of space there between the racks. So here we go. Dice are out. 6-2. It's an easy 8. That'll lose, but we're going to get 35 for the place bet, so he'll take 25 back to the rack. Our other shooter doesn't care about an 8. Dice are out. 5-1-6. He's going to care about that one, though. That's going to cost him 50 bucks. In the meantime, our shooter over here is going to get 35 for the place bet, keep 10 in the field, take 25 back to the rack. This is going to go back for now. Just a don't bet, because that was a point hit. Dice are out. Here we go. We're looking for a new point. 3-1. It's the easy 4. Ace trade a easy way. All the bets over here were working, so he's going to get 10 for the field. Right side, please. And our buddy over here, instead of betting the 4 and 10 on top, is going to put a $50 odds bet on the 4. Against the 4, rather. Dice are out. Here we go. And it came through again. 6-1. You're all done, son. That's minus a shooter. And he's going to get paid. We got to get him paid. The flat bet on the odds will win 1 for 1. We'll get 1 for 2 in the back. And now we're on to our other buddy here. He's got to go on one of the lines. He'll stick to the pass line. And going to do his normal $70 bets on top. Before people get antsy, craps rule, if we're shooting, we have to have something on the pass or the don't pass to shoot the dice. And this is his turn. So he's got a line bet up. He's good to go. Dice are out. That's a 2-1-3. Craps on the come out. That's no good for him. However, it is good for our don't better. He's going to get 50 bucks. 6-8 fielder buddy is going to have to replenish. Dice are out. Here we go. And 5-2. The giveth with one roll, taketh away with the other. The don't will lose on that one. That'll come back, and he'll have to replenish with another 50. And the 7 will kill what's on top here, but it will win on the it will win on the pass line. So gonna have to restack from the rack. That did cost him quite a bit of money there, our shooter playing the 6-8 fielder. There's a 9, 6-3, 9. New point is 9. Our buddy on the left here is going to do 25 on the 4 and 10. We don't have a 4 or 10 for the point, so he not going to do the odds bet this time. Dice are out. Here we go. Craps, 12 craps. No good. No good on the boxcars for now. We don't have a field bet yet on the board. 6, 4, 10. Big Ben, our best friend. It's number 10. He'll drop a buck for 50. That's 10 the easy way. $50 winner for our 4-10 don't player. Dice are out. Here we go. Back to back. 6, 4 easy 10. Another dollar will drop and we'll get 50. Dice are out. Easy 8, 5, 3, and easy 8. Good for 70 for our buddy upstairs. And now he will take these back and he will $30 6, $30 8, $10 field. Dice are out. 2, 1, 3 craps. That's good for a $10 field win. We're on the 9. This $10 field win, we'll put it in odds because we haven't hit a 9 yet. We'll put something behind the line. And remember, for the odds bets, 5 and 9 end in E, so the bets have to be even numbered. That's $10. That is an even number bet because we're being paid 3 for every 2. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. That's the sister number to our point. It will lose in the field, and it's not going to get replaced. So, our 6-8 fielder buddy over here will eat $10 out. Actually, we're going to take the odds bet and cover the 5. We should have done that first. Hindsight is always 20/20. Dice are out. And all that, and we 7'd out. 5, 2, 7. These will come down here, and all of this will get collected up. Oh, another shooter goes down. That's on the left, so that goes over here. He's having a good night so far. Our poor 6-8 fielder buddy's having some issues, but, you know, who knows? Only time will tell what's going to happen. He doesn't have to go on the line, so he's not going to. He will bet the 6 and the 8, though, at the $60 level to attempt to get some funds. Just a don't for our buddy over here. Dice are out. Easy 10. That's 6, 4, 10. That's Big Ben, our best friend, number 10. He's the point. And when the 10's the point, we do an odds bet on that one. He doesn't really care much. He needs a 6 or an 8 to hit before he can spring into action. Dice are out. Hard 4. The sister number's been rolled to our point the hard way. Dice are out. Easy 6, a 5-1 mixer. Good for 70. And set him up, Joe. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. That's a field winner. We'll pay that field. And we'll bring some coverage up to the 5. Dice are out, because that's the only number we don't have covered. Hard 8, Bert and Ernie. That's good for a quarter. $35 win. Keep that 10 in the field. Take the 25 back. Our buddy over there doesn't, our buddy with the 4 10s doesn't care about that roll. There's a 10. He's not going to like that one. The betting against the 10 did not help. He rolled his point. That'll cost him $100. That's going to be replaced. We're going to pay 10 for the field here. And working the come out. Our buddy on the right is working the come out here. The don't pass, of course, is always working when it's out. Dice are out. That's a craps 3 on the come out. Craps 3. That's a winner for everybody. That'll win on the don't. That'll win in the field. If a field bet's on the board, it's working. You can't unwork a field bet. You have to take it down in order for it to not count. Dice are out. Here we go. That's a 4, 3, 7. So our don't pass buddy is gonna get hit on that, and all the bets are gonna come down because they were working. We're going to have to restack everything here. $50 over there. And that was a come out 7. 7 on the come out, so that doesn't change the shooter. Dice are out. Easy 6, 5-1 mixer. Points of 6. Good for 70 there. And you know what he'll do. He'll do his normal thing. We'll do 10 in the field. And that is a 6, so he's going to bet the 4 and 10 now. Our shooter on the left. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 5, yo, 11. Single the field. That's good for a field win. We'll cover the 5. Or our buddy on the right will cover the 5. Dice are out. 6, 3, Nina. That's another field winner. Let's throw it to the 9. Why not? We'll cover everything. Dice are out. There's a Nina 9er wine and diner field winner. We're gonna. That's our buddy on the right. He's gonna get 14 for that. I'll pay it out the long way. Now that he's got stuff on everything, you're just going to leave it just as it is. And just start racking up some profits here. Dice are out. Some recoupment. Not too long, though. 5, 2, 7 didn't take long for the 7. Select everything up, bring it back, and pay the don't. Six-8 fielder continues. We lost a shooter there. He's got to go on the line because this is his shot. I'm going to do a $10 pass line bet. Why not? May as well. Dice are out. Come out. 7527 on the come out. Everything upstairs goes back to the casino. The pass line wins. I'll keep the 10 there. He's going to have to replenish the don't. Dice are out. Here we go. 4-1 Fever. That's the Fever 5. One shy of the mark. 4 and the 10 are going to get thrown on over there. Dice are out. Here we go. 6-3 Nina. Nobody cares about Ms. Nina on that roll. Dice are out. Continuing on. 6-5 Yo 11. Not going to help or hurt anybody at this point. There's a 4. Easy. 3-1-4. A buck for 50 on that one for our buddy with the 4-10 don't. Now, of course, after he drops the dollar, dice are out. Craps, 12 craps. Our poor buddy on the 6-8 fielder still waiting for a 6 or an 8 to roll, and we get the point. Fever 5, 4-1-5. That's going to kill that. He's going to take these bets down and put them on the don't. And we're going to pay the pass line because that's a point hit. And here we go. Dice are out. 6-4-10. Big Ben, our best friend. He's going to go 50 on an odds bet. Actually, technically, I believe the odds goes closer to the dealer. So that's my error. 10 is the point. He's all set. They're all set. We're looking for a 6 or an 8 for our buddy over there. There's a 4 hard. 2-2 hard 4. Continuing on. Dice are out. 5-4-9. We haven't hit a 6 or an 8 in a long time. We're probably due to hit at least one of them. Craps, too. Nobody's in the field yet. Snake eyes don't help. There's a 5. 4-1-5. 1-4-5, 4-1-5. That back-to-back 5. Nobody's got anything on a no-field 5 yet. And there's a 7. That just makes everything wonderful. Our 6-8 fielder better is in a world of hurt right now, but our 4-10 buddy just made some money. Flat bet 1 for 1, 1 for 2 in the back. That cost him 70 bucks, jeez. And we're going to trade that in. That's going to come in. We're going to get 5 for that one. Take 1 back to the rack, and the rest is going to go back on the 6 and 8, and hopefully we can roll them for our buddy over here. Ah, going to need to trade in one of those. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. There's a loss of a shooter, so we're down to 4 now. Our buddy over here is back. He's on the don't. We're ready. Dice are out. Easy 6. There's that 6. Long overdue. And that's going to be a $70 winner on top for working the come out. Back to his normal spread. What we need is a shooter who actually rolls it for a little bit here. We'll see what happens. 4 and 10 get a bet there for him. Dice are out. Easy 6 back to back. We buckshotted the point. We will lose the don't. We will win 35 on the 6, but 10 stays in the field, so we'll take a quarter back to the rack for him. Our buddy on the don't. Gonna bring them back down here. Our buddy on the right is working on the come out. Dice are out. He got a 6. That's good for another quarter for him. 3 6s in a row. Easy. Another quarter comes back. We got to hold on to the dice to shoot them. There we go. Dice are out. We're ready. Easy 4. That's we should have had 4 and 10 should have had bets on them. Not paying attention. A shooter just lost himself some money. All right, here we go. Dice 4 pays the field. We need to pay the field on the 4. So there's that. We'll cover the 5. Dice are out. 6 5. Yo 11. We'll take that 10 back. Dice are out. And these dice don't want to do anything tonight. Nothing at all. 5 2, you're all through. No real sustained rolls of any significance. These lose, this wins. Our buddy over here needs to get a line bet. He's going to bet the don't this time because he knows better. Except this time he'll probably roll points. That being said, we will go his normal spread on top, $70 for the 6 and 8. Dice are out. Fever 5, 3 2 5. That's the 5er race car driver. We like race cars. Oh, we like race cars. Okay, that gets, this time we're not forgetting to bet the 4 and 10. Dice are out. Hard 8, it's Bert and Ernie. The square pair. Take him back. 10 goes in the field. 30 on top. Dice are out. Easy 4, 3 1 4. He'll have to trade in $1. Get 4 back for that, but the VIG police have been satisfied, so they've approved his $50 payment. The 4 wins in the field. Hedge the point? Nah, don't hedge the point. And just take it back to the rack. Dice are out. Actually, yeah. Dice are out. 6 2. It's an easy 8. That's good for a quarter for our buddy on the right. He'll lose the field bet, but win 35 for the place bet. Dice are out. 5 4 Nina. That's a field winner. He'll go on the 9 now with that field win. Dice are out. Easy 6, a 5 1 mixer. That one's good for a quarterback. We'll keep it in the field. Our buddy on the right's on the left rather is just sailing through these rolls and looking for that, and he got it. 6 1 7. We'll pay that. We'll use this to pay that. The rest of this is property of the casino. Another shooter gone. You go here. You go here. You get reset. And we're ready. Our buddy on the right doesn't have to make a bet now, so he'll take his money back. A line bet, rather. We'll go 70, 60 each on the 6 and 8 to start for him, and he's working the come out. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6 to his advantage, that was. That'll be good for 70, and he'll start the fun. $10 field. $30 6, $30 8. Our buddy over here goes back on the 4 and 10. And that's it, folks. Dice are out. That's a 4-1 FIVA, no field 5. He'll donate 10. Our buddy on the left doesn't care about a 5. Dice are out. That's a Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. Good for a field win. Now we'll cover that 5. Dice are out. Here we go. 5, 4, 9, a back-to-back. Throw the money on the 9. Why not? We'll cover everything with something on the inside. Dice are out. Back-to-back-to-back. 6, 3, 9 this time. Another field winner. He's going to get $1 for 15 on top. Press the 5 and 9 a unit. Dice are out. Oh, and we're off the table. Brief timeout. We'll send it to the pit boss. Everything's good. No chicanery. Hard 10. Puppy paws. Hard 10. Good $1 for 50 for our buddy on the left. And a field win. Before we roll, we got to pay the field. That's a field winner. We'll throw another 5 on the... We'll throw another 5 into the field for him. Dice are out. Here we go. Nina Niner, very nicely done for him. Nina Niner, Wine and Diner once again. That's a $15 field win. He's going to actually, with that, actually, you know what? We'll pay that first. That's going to pay 21. $15 9 will pay 21 for the place bet. And what we're going to do now is we will take and put some money on the 4 and 10. And for the record, our buddy on the right is buying the 4 and 10. And we're ready. The dice are out. We're rolling field numbers. Hard 4. Very nice. Hard 4. Ballerina roll. Another field win. And we're going to get... $1 is going to get us 20 on the right. Because it's a buy bet. $10 buy bet. And our buddy over there is going to owe $1 and he's going to get 50. This can press the 4 and 10. I'm going to start investing our field winnings on the board somewhere. Because we got a good shooter. We may as well get some money on the box numbers. 6-2 easy 8. Field loss, however, it'll win 35 on the place bet, so he'll take a quarter back to the rack. Dice are out. Shooter continues on. 6-4. It's an easy 10 this time. That's a field winner. Got to pay it on top here. He's going to owe a buck, and he'll get 30 now for that one because it's a $15 bet. Joe Casino buys on request if it's under 20. 20 or over, it's an auto buy. Our buddy over here is going to win a buck for 50. And field win, we'll press this up. We don't need the buy marker anymore because it's... Actually, you know what? We haven't pressed the insides in a while. Let's go up on the 5 and 9. We'll leave the buy marker on the 4 and 10. We were lucky there. We rolled some outside numbers. 6-2, it's an easy version of the 8. That's going to be a quarter for our buddy over here. Back to his rack. Dice are out. 6-5, yo, 11. Field winner. Now we'll press the 4 and 10. Dice are out. 4-1, Fever 5, no field. However, $20, that'll pay 28. Minus 10 will bring 18 back to the rack. Our 6-8 fielder buddies coming alive here in the later stretches, thanks to the other shooter, but all fun must come to an end. That is a 4-tray casino payday. We'll take this and pay the don't. Everything else is going to come back to the casino. A good roll, very good roll. And we're down to our final shooter. Which I believe is going to be our buddy here. So he's got to go on the line. He'll try the pass line, so why not? This is our final shooter, so we're going to keep that out there. We already know it's the last shooter. We've got line bets out. We're going to have to do there, and we're working everything here on the come out. Dice are out. It's an easy 8. First point of this final shooter is an 8. He's going to win $70 for that. So 10 will go in the field. 30 will go upstairs. Our buddy with the 4 and 10 is just going to bet the 4 and 10. Dice are out. Here we go. Continuing on is our shooter, and it's a .7 out. That didn't take long, did it, folks? 45 minutes. Video took a little longer. Hopefully our statistically significant people are happy with this, because this was a 40-minute video. We strive to please. Okay. Let's count them up. I think they're both going to end up not looking that bad. Our 6-8 fielder, actually, with that heavy roll, he made up some of his early losses, I think, but we'll find out. The final counts really aren't going to matter much because the bets aren't the same increments, so I'm just going to be happy if we made if both of these shooters came out with a profit. A little rough at the beginning with a good shooter there for quite a bit in the next to last shooter there. That's 100, so we'll give him 100. And our 6-8 fielder buddy here, a little trouble, I think. There's 5. He started with 1,000, and he does not have 1,000, so. But he came back. It battled back valiantly, so. That'll color up to a purple chip. Look at that. That'll be 75 more. This will color up to a black chip, and he's at 900. So he lost $100 from his starting $1,000 bankroll. Our other 410 don't player was significantly more successful. There's 5. There's another 500. He's got 1,000 right here. So that's his starting bankroll. The rest is profit. That colors up to 200. We don't use blue chips that often. I'll color that up to a blue chip, just for a little bit of variety. So he's got $271 in profit for the 410 don't. A little behind on the 6-8 fielder, but in all honesty, I think it fought back pretty valiantly. That was the 6-8 fielder with profit. We had a couple of 0.7 outs that killed us in the early video for our 6-8 fielder better, but again, fought back valiantly. If we had continued on, it probably would have not been that bad a deal, but the dice gods will be as the dice gods will be. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for checking the video out. Hopefully you enjoy this. I'm going to try to do more of these side-by-side strategy comparisons a little bit. It's a little more challenging for me, but, you know, I do want to learn how to successfully deal this game, so this will definitely help in those endeavors, especially with some of the other strategies that I have planned to roll out here. Remember, as in the case of our buddy here with the 6-8 fielder, this is exactly why we should never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Until the next time, folks, be well, stay safe. This is Joe from Feel Like Craps. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Until the next time, may every trip to that craps table see those dice gods be forever in your favor.